In scenes reminiscent of the COVID pandemic, health officials in Texas are conducting tests for the measles. The disease has infected at least 124 people in the state, more than 100 of them under the age of 18. Only 5 of the patients have been vaccinated.
The rate of spread is alarming, but also not surprising. Measles is literally one of the most contagious viruses that we know, much more contagious than COVID or the flu.
Measles, with its accompanying red rash, is one of the most contagious viruses on Earth. Before a vaccine was introduced in the 1960s, it killed 400 to 500 people a year in the United States. Its resurgence is particularly frightening for parents of vulnerable, immunocompromised children.
If you don't vaccinate your children, we will run into them in those public places.
The United States declared measles eliminated as of the year 2000 due to high vaccination rates. The only new cases that year came from abroad. But since then, vaccination rates have decreased and infections have risen, including here in New York.
In 2019, Rockland County, New York, toughened vaccine requirements in schools after an outbreak led to more than 800 infections.
Bobby, do you want to speak on that?
At the White House on Wednesday, Robert Kennedy Jr., the self-described vaccine skeptic and current Secretary of Health and Human Services, said he was watching the current epidemic.
And we're going to continue to follow it. Incidentally, there have been 4 measles outbreaks this year in this country. Last year, there were 16. So it's not unusual. We have measles outbreaks every year.
But watching won't stop the spread. In Gaines County, Texas, the epicenter of the current outbreak, 18% of parents received an exemption for their child's school vaccination requirement.
We've been seeing a disturbing increase in the numbers of people who have not been getting vaccinated.
A trend that is nationwide. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, New York.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.